Lajante is out there at the East West Shrine practice. Look, they're practicing in the North Texas facilities. And Lajante out there giving them that work. That. Look, they can't guard that boy. They cannot guard Lajante. He is him. I'm talking about routes be so crispy. And the way wide receivers run routes now, if you put them boys back in the days, they ripping up even more. So, man, Lajante coming out line. He'll set you up. Go this way, you going this way. He coming back this way, and you still over there. Hey, NFL stock is rising. Do you know how many people out there watching them? Yeah, hey, Lajante doing his thing. Jimmy doing his thing. Will Shepherd doing his thing. Shadeur did not practice again. Remember I told y'all, I didn't think Shadeur was going to do nothing out there. I didn't. They tried to say he was practicing. That's 2 days in a row. He ain't did no throwing with them. So at this point, I don't think he's doing anything with them. I don't. I really don't. I think he's saving himself for the combine or pro day. And I doubt he do anything on the combine. I just do. I feel like everything going to be at pro day. But like I told you, everybody else got to go ball. He don't have to. He just blessed them with his presence. They got him. Shadeur was the deal to get everybody else in. And that's what it feel like to me. Maybe it wasn't the case, but that's what it feel like to me. But them boys all standing their ground. So they have the career work to back them. They have the in season right now. Like they out there. And you can see they were focused. Lajohntay looked locked in. And all of them look locked in. So right now, stock is rising. If the NFL team's looking for a slot wide receiver, Jimmy and Lajohntay giving it to him. Bop. Bop. Yeah. You going to throw that ball to him. You're going to throw that ball to him. So I'm like, hey, you can't ask for nothing better than this. I'm performing in front of NFL scouts. I'm performing against guys y'all want to draft. You see, can't nobody cover me. So I'm assuming Jimmy and Lajohntay stock should just shoot up like a rocket. Them boys out of there. Out of there. And I seen on a clip, Lajohntay caught about 4 punts. And all 4 of them in there. Boop, 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 boop. So I guess they were testing them out to see how many can they catch with already having items in there. So them boys looking good out there. The wide receivers looking good. Now, I ain't heard nothing on the secondary yet. I ain't heard what they doing. I know Lajohntay rocking 10, Jimmy rocking 17. Will Shepherd got 14. You know for a fact, Shadeur, if he ever do anything there, he got number 2. And Shiloh got 21. Cam got 37. So, hey, they out there doing it. So I'm excited for them boys. I'm talking about they showed a picture of above. It was so many people there. And then it looked like, now what it looked like, I know y'all ain't worried about this, but I'm going to tell you anyways. The quarterback that transferred from Ohio State to Syracuse with Fran Brown, he looked like he getting the starting reps at QB. That, hey, he like, thank you. Hey, thank you. Hap, running that thing. So my boy, hey, his stock gonna rise. So everybody out there that's practicing their stock, if they putting on the show, they stock rising. So I'm excited. Mama C, Mac, what's happening? JB, Miss Beverly, what's good? Kimberly, what's happening? LT, J Smooth, Platinum, what's good? DH, what's good? Appreciate it. Terry, you say, what about Will? Yeah, he out there. He catching this thing too. He routing them up. Bam, bam. Hey, He rounded them up. He rounded them up too. But you know, they was going against top-notch DBs at practice every day. So you better get up there and round them up. You going against Travis, DJ, Colton, Preston, and the rest of the boys, man, you better round them up. You better be out there rounding them up. Neil, you said Lajante is definitely being looked at. His size is interesting. But so was Jalen Daniels' size. Actually, out of all the dogs, I see Western Cam getting drafted. Well, this the opportunity. If they want they opportunity in the NFL to really, really, really get one and to snatch one, you snatch it here. Snatch it here. Because the East-West Shrine done elevated themselves, and they brought a lot of elite talent down this year. They brought a lot of elite talent. So you out there now, you out there with some names. Now, Shadeur is the biggest name there, but Shadeur for the past 2 days ain't did anything other than do the interviews, which you expect that out of him. He's the #1 guy. He ain't got nothing to prove. Y'all can see me on Pro Day, but everybody else there got something to prove, so they got to get out there and show up. But this opportunity to interview with the teams, the scouts, for all eyeballs on you going against the talent that they are getting ready to draft, or some will get drafted, yeah, you can't beat that. It's nobody going to be able to guard Lajohntay. Nobody. Like, I don't see nobody guarding him. So, Lajohntay finna make himself a draft pick. He gonna make himself a draft pick. Yeah. Round him. Round him. Catch that. Punt return. So they already short. And I like that they had Jimmy back there catching punt returns. So you seeing it. They running the slots. They running the punt returns. They handling their business at the wide receiver spot. You good. This making their chances of getting in the league even better when you got that special teams on you. So I'm happy for them. You can't ask for nothing better than that. Get out there and do them. Every chance you get, do them. LT, yeah, hey, all them on a mission. Yeah, you say it's a given that 2 and 12 going. Yeah, out the gate. They guaranteed, like, everybody else, they'll have an opportunity. But that get drafted, you got to go out there and grab that. You got to go out there and grab that draft pick. You got to go out there and grab it. Mac, you say they're all at the bowl game together. They look good. Yeah, all of them out there. All of them out there. JB, you say, I'm glad to see them back together. You can see the joy in their face when they are with each other. They are. But now, that pretty much last week, they finna rock out like that unless they training together, which Will, Lajante, and J5 is. This pretty much it. Unless they get drafted on the same NFL team, this is pretty much it. Mama Tia say Columbia, South Carolina waving. Colin has never gone a day without being inspirational and motivational. Go get J. Go get it. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, hey, listen. They out there handling business. I know nobody can't guard them. I know nobody can't guard them. And you especially ain't guarding Lajante. He out there. I know a DB. I know when the DBs got to go up there and face him. If I'm the DB, if they don't tell me, that would be my secret. Like, unless he take me deep and he got that 4.3 speed. But my secret would be, man, I'm not finna get up here and watch you dance in front of my face coming off the line talking about. And then go this way, and I'm that way, then you cut back this. No, I ain't doing all that. I'm coming in your face, and I'm finna put my hands on you. Come on, boy. Come on. And we gonna be right there fighting, and then you gonna have to run. I'm be holding and grabbing, and then we gonna have that thing going. So I'm making show. Hey, I'm making show. I get out here and get that. Like, hey, Y'all better stop playing with me. Y'all better stop playing with me. Y'all better stop playing with. Hey, I can't let them just run. Hey, not you ain't gonna dance in my face too many times now. But hey, they out there getting it to him. They out there getting to him. Malik, what's happening? Hold up, I must have slid too far down. Let me see. Hold up. Matt, you say Shadeur was in the Titans meeting? I was like, hold up now. Yeah. He was off in that meeting yesterday. Well, you know they there. Like, everybody came to see him. But I really think they won't Cam. Unless the head coach talked about it the way he talked about it to fake somebody else out. He raised Cam like way up here. He put Shadeur up there, but he put Cam way up there. He put Cam out of reach. I was like, dog. Now, that could be marketing where he said, hey, y'all better pay up if you want Cam. I draft him. You better pay up. So that might be what the Titans doing. All the Titans really, really want him. Like, they talked about him like he was just the best thing since Patrick Mahomes. As far as them checking it out. VA, you say Lajante is a monster. I definitely believe in him before he came. Yeah, he was already balling. He balled at FAU for 3 seasons straight, and that last season he went off. That boy went to the roof. Like, he led the nation in receptions until that couple wide receivers played in the them games to the championship game, so you get more catches. But if it went for that and you let Lajohntay kept playing, he'd have had more catches than everybody. But he led the nation. That man was balling out there, y'all. And he came to Colorado, and he still handled business. He showed that he liked that. You give him the ball, he liked that. And he showed you that punt return. Once you create one, and you create one at 2 different levels, group of 5 and power 5, oh, you got something. So he can create punt returns. That's gonna build his resume. K-Bell, say what's good. Family. Say definitely Lajohntay gonna claim that. Yeah, hey, my boy say, y'all finna give me that draft pick. Y'all about to give me that draft pick. Y'all playing. Y'all wanna have me down there like I'm a lower draft pick or undrafted free agent. Nah, I'm finna get out here and work these boys. Work them. Matt, you say Shadeur looks so happy seeing his fellas. Yeah, he is. All the boys happy to see each other, but hey, it's get it mode now. Let me shine and make it to the league. Mama Tia, you say headache game is low-key. Coach Prime has him training with coaches. I'm pretty sure other professionals as well. It looked like he doing all this training with Sway. It looked like. Which Sway is top-notch. Sway will get you there, so you good. Hey, see, what's good? Matt, you say, yeah, Shiloh good. He just need to run a good 40. He better run one. Ab, what's good? Go Gators. You say All-American punt return at FAU. And All-American wide receiver. They could not have him on there if they want to. That boy was out there balling. D. Will, Triple L. JB say, do all the teams interview all the players, or they interview who they want? Probably interview who they want. Like, well, Shadeur is a first rounder. Like, Shadeur is a franchise. You're going to interview him, but Shadeur is like, you got to interview him. You got the number 1 pick. You need to dig all in there. Let me see what you got, boy. Malik, you say you think Shadeur going to the Raiders? Maybe, because the Titans, if this was a balanced beam and they said, talk about Shadeur, boom, boom, boom. Talk about Cam, boom, 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 boom. That's how it did. That's how I did with Shadeur when they talked about it. But that could be marketing. That could be, well, it don't matter. Wherever Shadeur go, he gonna ball. Wherever Cam gonna go, he gonna ball. So it is what it is. I'm just excited to see what they do. I'm loving that they out here doing their thing. And it's on. DH, you say Lajohntay gonna get drafted. I want him to. The way he out there doing them, all the clips I see, I'm gonna see him. Like, yeah, leave, boy. You him. Tiffany, what's good? Hey, that's what he out there doing. He dancing on it. Hit. And then, like, nah, hey, bro, you ain't doing all that. Man, me and you finna be face to face. Now, you shake me right off the gate. I had to adjust and go. But you better shake me. I'm trying to get them hands on you. Team, you say, will the Shrine Bowl be televised? Thursday it will. Last year, NFL Network had it. I don't know who's going to have it this year. But it will be televised. It will be televised. They ain't playing that. They gonna put that on TV. I think they was going through problems, so that's why theirs went televised. It got crazy over there, so I don't even know if they gonna have another one of them next year. That one bowl that got played earlier this year. You say Shiloh better be putting on the show? He should. If he out there, like I didn't get to see what they did. We saw what the wide receivers was getting to do. I check back and find out what them DBs doing. But yeah, this day opportunity of a lifetime. You want to get out there and shine. You want to get out there and show that you him. You want to take your stock and push it up and push it up and push it up and push it up. Like you want to take your stock and make that thing rise. JB, you say, is being a practice squad player an accomplishment, or would you rather be an active roster in the XFL? Nah. I take that practice squad because they can bring you up. Practice squad, they can bring you up. Practice squad, you right out there balling. So everybody on that NFL organization, they see you. They know if you like that or not. It's just like Xavier Smith. I'm going to say it again. Xavier Smith. Not Weaver. Smith. Xavier Smith played at FAMU. The Rams had him on the practice squad, and he dominated. They ain't bring him up. This year, he was on the practice squad, dominated again. They said, hey, we got to put him on the roster because if we let this one go, somebody grabbing him. So he on the roster, and he out there doing it. I'm talking about the day they put him out there. Pop, caught that punt return. Boom. Won the game for him, and the Los Angeles Rams beat the 49ers. Game 1, they put him out there. So, yes, I would take a practice squad all day. Now, if I could play at either, I still want the practice squad. If I only had XFL, no, it ain't the XFL no more. It's the UFL, United Football League. If I'm in the United Football League, yes, I want to show up and show out. And I want to show up and show out everywhere I can. Whatever my position is, and on special teams. And preferably a return man. But if I'm not a return man, make them hits, get down there on kickoff, bust them up, get down there on punt return and bust them up. I'm talking about do your thing. Do your thing. Get out there and shine. Shine, baby. Oh, they got my son out there. Hey, get that boy from out of there now. Got there. Get that boy out the room now. Mama T, you said Lajante was humbled and praying young man. Yep, he was. God gonna bless him. But it's a lot of them out there praying and doing their thing. We just saw his because he did his right in front of our face doing games and stuff. But I'm pretty sure all of them praying, Lord, bless me to go out here and shine. Ooh. Every area. Let me get this money. Let me get to this money. So, yeah, let me get that. That's all you want right there. That's all you want. That's all you want. I'm talking about get out there and do you. JP, you said, Colin, is there a way that we can see the clips you are seeing? Yeah, they on Twitter. Everything be on Twitter. Twitter is my go-to. Twitter is like basically the newspaper with live action. That's a live newspaper. That's a newspaper that don't stop. Everything on Twitter. Everything on Twitter. Mac, yeah, man. They just letting them holler like a hyena in there. And they still in there letting them holler. That's crazy. Triple, you say I hope Shadeur gets at least 2 of his wide receivers in the draft. Y'all say that like that's real easy. That's not. That's like he might could get 1. And that's like him telling them, me and this dude on the same page, coach. Like, coach, he's a guaranteed catch. Guaranteed catch. You got to have it like that. You got to have like that. So, but it seemed like Jack, not Jack, I'm talking about my son. It seemed like Lajohntay will be him. Like, let me get Lajante. Get me Lajante. Matt, you say Instagram for you? Yeah, see, I caught mine on the net. JB, you said the comments about the players at the Shrine Bowl you were reading yesterday. Was that on Twitter also? Yes, Twitter, but somebody wrote it in the article. So, but yeah, just put the East West Shrine in, and you're going to find all of it. Everything you want, because East West Shrine is putting their stuff out. Put it out. Somebody going to write an article today. Okay, today, these players' rankings went up. Their stock rise. These players right here, their stock kind of declined. They're going to do that. They finna do that the whole week. And you finna see highlights. You finna see it. Like, this is where one-on-ones, we know one-on-ones is built for the quarterback and wide receiver. But if you're a DB and you can get out there and make them and shut that thing down, well, you'll start rising out the gate. Then you get on 7-on-7 and you ball, you'll start rising even more. You get on 11-on-11 and ball, you'll start going up even more. So this right here, the time to do it. Lisa, you said Shadeur was hugging all the players. Yeah. He glad to be running. JN, you say get 2 of his wide receivers in the draft. Hey, Justin, man, they don't understand this NFL hard. Like, they don't even, nobody control it. Now, Shadeur Mike can give I love to have him, coach. If you could pick him up, I love to have him. They may honor that. They might. I heard that somebody told me yesterday that they honored it with Tank, but Tank went off. Tank Deal, he had went off that last year. I think Tank Deal had went off. If I'm not mistaken, I'm gonna go glance and see, but yeah, you can't really just call it like that. Like y'all, like the NFL is the hardest place to make it in because they only gonna carry like 50 some or maybe up to a little over 60 now on the roster. And then they got the practice squad guys, and they already got guys sitting on the team. A lot of guys, some guys gonna be retiring, but yeah, it's hard, y'all. It ain't easy. It ain't easy. Yeah, it's not easy, y'all. The NFL is not an easy spot to make it in. Let me see if they get Tank stats. I want to see what he did in college that last year, so y'all could know. All right, Tank. This is what Tank did. So when y'all asked for Tank, and somebody told me that the Houston Texans, he was in Houston, so that really ain't hard. That's really not hard. He's in Houston, and the C.J. Stroud asked for him. I don't know if they was drafted in the same time or what, but let's just read off his stats so y'all will know what he did. He had 90 receptions at Houston for 1,300 yards receiving and 12 TDs. His last year, he had 109 receptions for almost 1,400 yards and 17 TDs. So, of course, you could say draft him. Of course, you could say draft him. Of course, you could say draft him. But let me give you another scenario. That's like, so everybody could get what I'm saying. Because I know people going to be typing stuff in, and they're going to be just typing, but they don't know what they really typing, so I'm going to help everybody out. Tank had 90 receptions one year and 109 the next. 1,300 yards and then almost 1,400 yards. 12 TDs, 17 TDs in Houston. So the Houston Titans already see him. C.J. Stroud say get him. They done already evaluated him. He in their backyard. He produced both years like a rocket. So that's going to be easy to get. That's easy for C.J. Stroud to say get him. He right there. And they know everybody else going for him too. Now, the other thing is, I'm going to give you a scenario. That's like me having 30 catches and somebody saying, draft me over Tank. I got 30 catches both years, well, 30 and 40, and then Tank got 90 and 109. I can pray all I want. Tank gonna go before me. Tank gonna go before me. That's just how that's gonna go. That's like Jalen Milroe. He could pray all he want. I want y'all to understand what's going on. I want y'all to understand what's going on. Jalen Milroe. So y'all could get your stuff in order. Jalen Milroe could pray all he wants. He is not going before Shadeur or Cam. He's not. He could pray all he wants. That ain't gonna happen. Only way that happen, if God himself come and say, I'm drafting Jalen Milroe first. So you could include God in what y'all trying to say, but for what's going on in NFL, that's like right now. Everybody could say right now, give me $1 million. Give me $1 million. Give me $1 million. Give me $1 million. That million ain't showing up. That million is not showing up. Now, you could work for it, but that million ain't showing up. Now, Shadeur could pray for $1 million right now. He about to get it because he done work for it. He done put in some work. He done showed his work habit. So that's how y'all got to grade things. Grade it on that. Grade it on that way. Just grade it on that. Yeah, so it's Shadeur can't really call and say, let me get my wide receivers. He could probably, he had the stats to back it on Lajante. He could back it on Lajante and say, could you please take him? But yeah. JP. JP, you say, boys, was out here getting preyed on. Yeah, you see my business partner drop that practice off in there. Let me see now. Let me go back. Let me see. Miss Claire, you say Bucky can only peep into some of those meetings at the East-West Shrine. He might could go in, but I don't think he could record. The NFL like, Oh, you say, Matt, you say he wasn't even allowed? No. Well, they ain't playing. They not playing. JB, you say, I love how Bucky interviewed some of the other players from the Big 12. Where they, you got to think about it. It's about content. So, it's content. He in content now because his brother finna be in the league. So, some of these guys that he interviewing might be on his team. So, you might as well holler at them. And you done saw them up close and they were balling. So, yeah. Jane, you say right, especially an undrafted free agent after Shadeur can probably pull that off. He might be able to pull Lajante. He like it's like a the chance is so slim that you could bad like that's how slim it is. Lisa, you say, yep, he interviewed one of the BYU players. Yeah, they going it's content, y'all. Y'all gotta understand this is content. Put it out, put it out, put it out. He it's content. He gonna interview everybody. They about to go to the league. There's another phase now. So now he has another door open. He don't have to do Colorado only. Now he can do his brother and everybody on that team. Now he could do Shiloh, wherever he at, and everybody on that team. And he could do, everybody on that team. JB, you say you don't know his name? His name Mike. Well, his name Michael Figures, but I call him Figs. Leanne, what's good? Yeah, ain't business. LB, you say Will Shep. Yeah. He was out there getting off. Matt, you say I'll be satisfied seeing Jimmy Wester drafted. I just be satisfied seeing him in the NFL. Make the roster. Just make the roster. And after you make the roster, get some catches where they have to keep you. Viandy, will the game be televised? Yes, next Thursday. Yep, next Thursday. Oh, yeah, Mac, he was. Boy, listen, we clown like a champion in Dallas. We still talk about that now laughing. We got another one coming. It may not be where y'all want us to be, but it might be also. So it might be where y'all want us to be, and it might be in Texas again, but it might also be in Florida. So, hey, it is what it is. JB, you said as much as we love Lajohntay, the NFL may not see his value, unfortunately. And that's with everybody. That is the correct thing. They may see it, but it's only 32 teams. They're picking from everybody in the country. So you got to think. There's a lot of wide receivers coming out. A whole lot. It's a whole lot. And they be getting out. So you just got to see how that thing play out. Brandon, you say that's why I said what I said the other day. If Prime was to go to the NFL to be a head coach, wouldn't be able to do what he's doing now. Yeah. Because he got a lot of them boys at the East-West Shrine. And it was for Shadeur. Now, I don't know what they told him because Shadeur ain't went out there and practiced yet. Hey, I might let you see me do my warm-up stuff and I throw on my own, but I think Shadeur just going to chill. He ain't finna. Man, Shadeur ain't risking nothing. He ain't risking no injury for nobody. Everybody out there that's practicing at the East-West and they giving it they all, they got to. Because they trying to get their money up. Get your money up. Get your name up. So they got to go out there and shine. Shadeur I'm number one. I ain't doing nothing. So, yeah. It's game on. It's game on. It's game on. Y'all see my business partner put this in there. Well, Figs. So y'all know Figs. All right. So my business partner, Mike Figs, put in there the announcers at the East-West Shrine Bowl talking about how it's more people and eyes at the East-West. At the West team practice compared to the East earlier. They know the reason why. It's because of Colorado players. Correct. And they want to see Shadeur, but they didn't get to see him. So they came for Shadeur. Hey, Shadeur, is he throwing? Is he throwing? Where's Shadeur? Where's Shadeur? Oh, he ain't throwing? I figured that. Dog it, I figured that. But you know what? Let's check his wide outside. Let's see what they doing. Let's check out all the Colorado players, see what they doing. And then on top of that, let's get this contact with Shadeur. Hey, Shadeur, how you doing, young man? Yes, sir. How you doing? Yeah, have you ever thought about the Tennessee Titans? Have you ever thought about the Raiders? Have you ever thought about the Giants? Have you ever thought about the Jets now that Coach Glenn is there? Yeah, you better think about us Jets. We might come for you. Yeah. I'm building something, son. Building something. So you never know who want him. But if you click on the East West Shrine, you'll have it. You'll have it. It's brilliant. You say Bucky went in the meetings with Shadeur but could not film. Yeah, they shutting all that down. They shutting all that down. Chad, you say what's going on, Colin? So if Shadeur don't practice or play in the game, will his stock go down? No, sir. They know what time it is. East West knew what they were doing. They want to sell that name. Bam. Give me Shadeur. Give me Shadeur. I take the rest, but you better give me Shadeur. All right, now Shadeur is there. He gets to mingle with all the scouts and the team, so they love that. They love the fact that he's there because he could have not been there, and then they'll miss their opportunity. But since he's there, Tennessee got to holler at him early. And they're going to holler at him some more, but they get to holler at him early. So, nah, he good. He's good. Like, this was a blessing for all the boys. They needed that stamp with Shadeur. Like, next year, I could see DJ McKinney going to the Senior Bowl on the East-West if he comes out, and he could go in and dominate it, or he could be done raised his stock up so high after this season with last season that he don't have to worry about nothing. Wallow was good. Yeah, so he good. JB, you said Shiloh told them folks he ain't got no agent, but you can talk to his dad. Hey, him and Shadeur, they got something. I tell you that. They gonna have something. Somebody gonna represent them boys. They gonna represent. They gonna represent them boys. But yeah, now Cam, everybody outside of Shadeur stock ain't going nowhere. He up there. He top 5. Period. Now, people could try to muscle in now because you never know who get attached to who. Whatever team get attached to what. Do I believe a team will get attached to Jason Dart? Yes. I don't know if it'll go before Shadeur or Cam, but I know a team will get attached to him. Coach Dre, what's happening? Lisa, you say I'm looking at them boys when they were practicing. Yeah. They stopped. They put all the boys on one squad. Hey, let them boys be on one squad. Salty, what's happening? Let them be on one squad and ball. Ball out, baby. Ball out. Hey. Ball out, baby. Ball out. Hey. Let me see that I miss anybody up here. I'm trying to see, did I miss anybody up there? I don't think I did. Tiffany, you say talk that talk, Mama T. Coach Dre, you say you just finished watching practice. Boys getting off, ain't them? LB, you say you can't wait them videos come out. Mama T, you say the Sanders family camera and interviews ready. They spill no beans. Well, they ain't gonna even give them an opportunity to spill it. They gonna allow them to see what they allow them to see. They gonna, hey. This ain't Colorado, baby. This billionaire money. We don't play that. It's billionaire money. So I wonder what will he be allowed to do when he do get to the NFL team. Do you get to catch it on the plane? You probably get to walk up to it. I don't know. But Prime Man, Roger Goodell, they might work out something for Bucky. D, you say, I just don't see Jimmy getting on a team before Lajante. He got way better stats, like better than Weaver from last year. I feel like Lajante has the highest opportunity to get drafted after Shadeur and Travis. Now, I ain't saying the other ones can't get drafted. I just feel he has the highest. But if him or Jimmy could run a low 4.3 or any type of 4.3, but a high 4.29, a high 4.28, If they could pull off something like that, woo, they'll showing up be in the running. I keep telling y'all that they'll be in the running. They'll be in the running. LB, you say Lajante definitely making a team, probably early second round. Yeah, he gonna have to run like a 4-2. He gonna have to run like a 4-2. If he goes second round, he gonna have to run like a 4-2. He got the stats to back it. It's just they be grading you on what you did that last year, like the final year, and they want to know, did you take off like a rocket and stay like a rocket the whole time? I don't know if he just took off like a rocket the whole entire time. He made plays, but I don't know if he took off like a rocket the whole entire time. But y'all seen how the draft worked out last year with Xavier Weaver. Just get in your mind, it's only 2 guaranteed draft picks, and then you're going to be all right. Just 2 guaranteed draft picks, and know that Lajante could be the next one up. It all depends on who fall in love with you. While you at the East-West Shrine, while you at the Combine, while you at Pro Day, while they researching you. KD, you say we have to be realistic. Correct, you do. Like, it's only 32 teams. Everybody not getting drafted. Like, the elite teams, like if you at you won the national championship, Ohio State, they'll probably get 10 players or more drafted. They will probably have the most draft picks. Texas might be somewhere after that. Notre Dame might be right after Ohio State. Georgia and all them. Everybody that made it to the playoffs, and the closer you got to the chip or in the chip, that's going to be kind of the order. Arizona might get a few drafted, but not too many. I know they running back at Arizona State getting drafted, but even the running backs in the Big 12, it's a lot of running backs in the Big 12 that shine, but the way they draft running backs, you never know how they going to get drafted. INQ, you say Lajante, he was on point all season long. Yeah. I know they should produce a 4.3, but if they could give a high 4.29 or something, they'll be good. At least you say I see that too, Colin. Western was handling his business. Yeah. Yeah, it's all on how they do. One stop. You say I say 4th to 5th round. I just don't. I don't even try to predict this stuff no more. Because the NFL, I done been there, seen it so much. Okay, put it like this. I remember one year, it was a safety in the NFL. And well, I could tell you about 3 safeties. 2 of them I played with, 1 of them I watched. The first one I watched, he balled out. But he was on like 5'8" or 5'9", and he didn't run a good 40. So they drafted him 5th round. But he balled out. You hear what I'm saying? Not though he got talked about at any point in the season like he was garbage or nothing. He balled out. And he got drafted 5th round. I got 2 other guys got drafted. One played safety, but they moved in the corner. He got drafted 3rd round. And he balled out. I got another safety that balled out. He went 6th round, but he balled out. So, that's how you gotta look at it. Did the people that you want to get drafted, could you say that they balled out? Like they was like, whoo, making nation player of the week like that. So, yeah. Hey, BA13, you say you worried about Jimmy? He tiptoes too much. Now, I think he going to eat him in the one-on-ones. I think he going to eat him. All of them was doing good in it. It's just work him in the one-on-ones, work him in 7-on-7, work him on 11-on-11, run you a good 40. Run Run a 40 that make everybody talk about you, and that's what you're going to be good. And I heard Jim was out there. Mom Tia, you say I could only imagine how Xavier Weaver is feeling right now for his teammates. Yeah, he want to see him shine. Chris, you say it's just the first day. Hopefully, no, Jimmy did good today. All our wide receivers did good. All our wide receivers did good. Mike, you said Tay just got to run a good time, and he got the film. He has 2 back-to-back years of like, who is that? Because that 108 receptions with over 1,000 yards receiving, that's him. 75 catches and about almost 1,000 yards. That looked good. So that looked good. I didn't get to see Cam and Shiloh, so I'm going to have to look that up. I'll probably come back on later there and figure them out. Matt, you say you have to look back on video and see how Jimmy really is. He's a track. Yes. That's what I'm saying. Jimmy will run past you. So Jimmy getting them in one-on-ones, he going to eat them. 7-on-7, he going to win. 11-on-11, he going to win. Now run your 40. And you already invited to the combine. Go fly. Set the combine, light the combine up. He run that good 40, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. It is a wrap. And then you got to think, too, Kyle McCord out there trying to show out. Let me see what all the quarterbacks is in the East on the West team. They might show it. Well, they will show it. Hold on. Because I know I would love for, I don't know who's throwing on the West, but if they could have Kyle McCord throwing to them, I know they're going to be happy. Because Kyle, that boy. Kyle is that boy. Let me go to the West. I'm looking at the West roster because that's where Shadeur at. So I go by position. All right, by position, let's see who at wide receiver. I mean quarterback. All right, the quarterbacks on our team is Shadeur, but I don't think Shadeur going to throw. He might, but I don't think he is. You got Missouri quarterback. He's solid. Minnesota quarterback. He's solid. UCLA quarterback. He's straight. He's solid. Oh, Shadeur was the prize piece over there. Let me see what our wide receivers. Our wide receivers, you got all 3 of our wide receivers on the squad. Let me go look at the DBs, who they got to face. They got a Florida DB. Well, they got Cam over there. You know, you got, let me see. They don't got Shiloh over there. Oh, yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. They got Shiloh over there, too. Okay. All right, they got Shiloh on the same squad, too. So you got the Florida DB. You got that Oregon DB that transferred from Washington. You know, he's supposed to be ranked real high. All these other DB names, I ain't not saying they didn't ball. I just don't remember hearing about them like that. Let me see you on the East roster. East roster. Let me see. All right, let me go to the quarterbacks on the East roster. The East roster has Kyle McCord, which to me, I think he's the best quarterback out there. Cam Miller that we played North Dakota State. And they got Peyton Thorne, the quarterback at Auburn. He was up and down, so yeah. Yeah, he was up and down. Let me see what they got for wideouts. They got the wideout from San Jose State that caught a lot of passes. They got Georgia Leverett out there. He fast. They got one of Alabama or Texas transfers from Nebraska. I think we played against him. They got Syracuse wide receiver. They got an Eastern Michigan wide receiver. Tennessee wide receiver. JaCoy Brooks. I think he came from Alabama as well. Let me look at the DBs. They got Kobe Bryant out there from Kansas. Yeah. Yeah, I just don't remember none. They got a DB from Delaware out there. Yeah, Jimmy them should eat up. They should eat up. They should eat up. Shake hands with Destiny. Yeah. That's what them boys rocking out there. Chris, you say Cam Miller, dog. He is, but he is, but yeah. Coach Dre, you said Colin Shadeur not playing. They said today he just doing meetings. Okay, I remember I was talking about this a long time ago. I said, I don't think he gonna do nothing because it's no point. But he came and got everybody else in, and then now they do their thing. He just run with the meetings because they want to get them meetings in. So the meetings good for him too, because he get a feel for them just like they get a feel for him. So it's like back and forth. Back and forth. LB, you say Jackson Dart gonna be the third quarterback off the board. It all depends. Somebody might fall in love with him and say, we got to draft that boy. Hog, you say, I think Shepard will be the best wide receiver besides Hunter. I hope all of them ball. I don't know who gonna get to shine the most. I want all of them to shine while they out there, and then, go from there. KD, you said, I know Jimmy got invited to the combine. I don't know if anybody else did. Hey, shake hands with Destiny. You say, I was trying to watch both streams. I thought all the boys looked good. Tay definitely looked very. Hey, that boy say, give me that money. Give me that money. Hold on. Let me see if they saying anything about the Colorado. Let me give y'all one more. See if they saying something about Colorado while we on. Colorado players at the East-West. Let's see what they saying. Any good news coming out? All right, right now they got it is Shadeur won't participate in the East-West Shrine game. But you can kind of figure that. He ain't got nothing to prove. So he won't participate. But the rest of them will. The game going to be Thursday. This Thursday coming at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the NFL Network. Let me see. Yeah, see. Ooh, goodness. Yeah. They loving that they get to meet him. They said reportedly met with the Browns. So he met with the Titans, Cleveland, and the Giants. He met with all of them. And they added some people to the roster last night. That quarterback from UCLA, they added him. The quarterback from Minnesota, they added him. And the quarterback from Missouri, they added him. So I don't even know if they had that many quarterbacks. Did they officially already get there yet? Hey, they got it all out there. They got it all out there. You can see everything you want. And it looks like you can go see everything on Lights Out Sports TV. Lights Out Sports TV. Yeah. Thanks, Sean Merriman, over that. Yeah, Mac. Trap and Shadeur, they good. Trap and Shadeur, they good. They ain't got to do nothing. All they got to do is just talk to the team. Sabrina, what's happening? Jason, you said a lot of NFL teams should be looking at Western. He's going to end up being the top wide receiver. I think he can and will. It's just you never know how the NFL going to do it. But they see him. Best believe they saw him. He was eating them. VB, what's good? You say 37 was, yeah. Man, you know Coach Pride don't even look at that number no more. But I guess he say, man, put my boys in all my numbers, man. Put my boys in all my numbers. Put my boys in their numbers. I'm ready. No, y'all know what I still want to see how, because they're going to do one-on-ones every day. They're going to do 7-on-7 every day. They probably going to do 11-on-11 every day. You just better hope your quarterback getting that ball to you. Sabrina, you say, I thought it was not fair. Cam can't get 7. Nah, hey. They ain't really tripping about that. He just glad to be out there. Cause he probably won't get 7 in the NFL unless he just go ball out. He had to ball out to grab that number 7 from somebody on that team. Cause that, them numbers, some good numbers. Them people gonna lock them numbers in. This the opportunity that they waiting on, y'all. This is a great opportunity. This is a great opportunity. How you say Shepard numbers in the SEC? Let's look at Will Shepard. Will Shepard. All right, let's see his stats. All right, Will Shepard had 48 catches this year for 600 yards. 47 catches last year in the SEC for almost 700 yards. 60 catches in the SEC for 700 yards, close to 800 yards. In 21, he had 43 catches, 500 yards in the SEC. 4 TDs, 9 TDs, 8 TDs, 6 TDs. He's consistent. He's definitely consistent. He's 6'3", 205. He should get an opportunity to show that he's him. He should get an opportunity. Like, again, y'all just never know how it's going to go. Mo, what's good? You never know how that go. My name only, what's good? You never know how that thing going to go. So, but what he did today, the work that he put in today, that made him look good. He was out there giving them good routes. Good routes getting open. So, you can't ask for nothing better than that. And he got to catch everything. Catch everything. Because they're going to be saying, well, was he dropping it like that? But he'll make some amazing catches now. He will make some amazing catches. So, and then let's look at his season. Let's look at his stats and break it down by the game. Because they're going to say, did he take off like a rocket and stay off? All right. He had 2 for 23, 3 for 59, 7 for 61, 1 for 5. He had 3 games where he only caught 1 pass. 1 for 10, 1 for 6, 1 for 5. Then he had games that he had 6, 8, 7. Then he had other games where he had 5, 4, and 3. So, I don't know how they're going to do that, y'all. No, he had 4 games. He had 4 games with only 1 catch. 1, 2, 3, 4. He had 4 games with only 1 catch. I don't know how they're going to look at that. The Oklahoma State, he had 6 catches. Utah, he had 5. Texas Tech, he had 8. Arizona, 4. K-State, 5. UCF, 4. Colorado State, 7. Nebraska, 3. North Dakota State, 2. I just don't know how they're going to look at it. I just know it's hard to get in the NFL, but this is the opportunity to open that door. They get to see you in person with NFL future talent. So it ain't no guessing game who you win against. It's right now, what can you prove? Then we'll go back and look at your film. He's going to have film to say he's consistent, that he consistently gonna catch 40 passes or more. He can give you 600 yards to almost 800. So y'all know how that go. LB, you say y'all do know they not done with inviting players to the combine. They probably not. You best believe if they getting off out here, they could get there with these 2 weeks, with this week of practice for the East West and the Shrine. I mean the East West and the Senior Bowl. They gonna get guys in. But look, y'all, blessings to y'all. I'm gonna see what I can get on the DBs, and I'll come back on later and we'll talk about them DBs. Hey,